This is the HO-229, or HO-229, the aircraft that was 50 years ahead of its time, the first flying wing design aircraft powered by the revolutionary jet engine, and the aircraft that would have won Nazi Germany World War II. This is the HO-18, the HO-229's sister, the aircraft that would have been used to drop a nuclear weapon on US soil, which could have destroyed the American Eastern Seaboard, and most importantly, the United States Capitol. These are the Horton brothers' flying wing creations. The Horton brothers were born in the small town of Baden-Baden, Germany. Between the wars, the production of military planes was limited under the Treaty of Versailles. The boys became members of civil flying clubs, where they learned of the flying wing design. The children took great interest in the design, and soon the Horton house was filled with wooden flying model wing aircrafts. By the 1930s, the brothers were manufacturing full-scale flying wing aircraft. By the time of the first glider flight in 1933, the boys were proud members of the Hitler Youth. By 1939, with the Treaty of Versailles no longer in effect, the boys both entered into the Luftwaffe as pilots. Walter participated in the Battle of Britain, secretly flying as the wingman for Adolf Galland, and shot down 7 British aircraft. At the end of the Battle of Britain, the brothers truly hated the Allies, as their brother Wolfram was killed flying a bomber over Dunkirk. When the brothers arrived back from the Battle of Britain, they continued work on the HO-229. At the time, they were using a push propeller system to power the aircraft. They decided, with support of the Luftwaffe, that they would use the new turbojet engine to power the aircraft. But turbojets were very hard to get in wartime Germany, as higher-funded projects got the priority of the engines. After securing the Junkers Jumo 004 engines, production of the aircraft began. In the final months of World War II, on a remote airstrip deep inside Germany, the HO-229 began its first flight tests. The first flight test was extremely successful in that it flew faster and was more maneuverable than the Me-262. In a test dogfight, the HO-229 beat the Me-262 4 out of the 5 mock battles. When Gordon heard about this, he became very excited and ordered 5 more of the aircraft for production. During all of this, the brothers also created plans for a bomber for the America Bomber project. It would be called the HO-18. It would be an expanded version of the 229 with 6 engines and a wingspan of 131 feet. It would have the capability to fly to New York City or Washington, D.C., drop a nuclear weapon, then fly back to Berlin without the need to refuel. Plans were made to begin the manufacturing of the HO-18. Unfortunately, 2 weeks after the upbringing of the HO-229, it crashed in a test flight, killing the pilot and destroying the aircraft. 4 more 229s were in the manufacturing process, but as the Allied forces closed in on the Horton secret location, plans had to be canceled for the HO-229 and the HO-18. After the war, Ramir immigrated to Argentina, while Walter stayed in Germany and became an officer in the post-war German Air Force. More than 70 years after the end of World War II, Northrop Grumman decided to create a full-scale, non-flying replica of the HO-229 to test its stealth capabilities. In the test, they found that the HO-229 was extremely radar undetectable. They found that the HO-229 could have easily won the war for Nazi Germany. The 229 could fly through the English radar system undetected, and then could destroy the British radar towers. Without its radar, Britain was completely blind to see what was coming in their direction. This meant that German bombers could reach London in great numbers. With the HO-229's help, Nazi Germany could have taken London in under 2 weeks. And if the HO-18 was produced, the US would have probably fallen to the Nazi Party as well. So as you can see, the Horton brothers' creations could have dramatically affected history, and that the Nazi Party might still be very alive today, and very powerful.